Rev.Yomi Kasali for our 2 services. Our new wine service from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and our celebration service from 9 a.m. at 40/42 Imam Dauda Street off Eric Moore Road, Surulere, Lagos. You can also join us every Wednesday for our wisdom service from 6:30 p.m. Come and be blessed.
You don't notice. The Laodicean church was the richest church. He said, you say you are rich. You have gold, not knowing that thou art wretched. Because I've clothed you with the best jewelry, thou art naked. So that church or that woman, Pastor Pedro, turned her affection on the things that our Lord gave to her. Started worshiping the cars, the houses, the clothes, the gold, the jewelry, the money, the silver, the gold. And then ignored the master. And the master kept saying, darling, but I blessed you with all these things. I said, can we talk? No. I want to go and check this Nigeria. No, can we talk? No. That my car. Can we talk? No, this my. Can we talk? No, my clothes. But wait a minute. I miss us. Which us? That us without clothes. That us without jewelry. That us without the good things of life. I miss us. Can you please come back to me? Your love towards me is lukewarm. And same goes for the man today. Because when the men also begin to have the good things of life, they ignore their spouses. Love is not enough. We must add something. And the love, there are different kinds of love. The first one is the love we express in our feelings. And the man comes to meet the woman and says, I have feelings for you. I love you. And the woman says, I know, but can I tell you something? Love is not enough. You're lazy. You're not working. You're doing nothing. Ask your neighbor, will he marry you? No, ask and say, will he marry you? Once again, say, will he marry you? If you won't marry you, why should I marry you? Because most of you can't marry you. Because the real you don't like. You're dirty, you're lazy. Yet you want me to cope with you. But will you marry you? Will you marry you? Because everybody wants others to marry them. But will you marry you? Self-discovery is critical in life. Do you know yourself? Yes. Will you marry you? No. Because the real me, I probably will not marry. I'm not spiritual, so I will marry me. And yet you want others to marry you. Will you marry you? No, Pastor. Why? Because I complain a lot. I play the blame game in life. I don't think I want to marry me. I want somebody that will love me and I won't love. Will you marry you? Ask your neighbor, say, will you marry you? That's what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7 verse 3-4. He said, wait a minute. Why do you always look at other people's, the speck in other people's eyes when you have a plank in your own eyes? Can you please take a look at yourself first? Look at the mirror. The man in the mirror. Are you in love with that man? No. I don't like the man I see. Why should you want me to like that man as well? You have to blame everybody but us. For the misfortunes in our relationships, we blame everybody but us. Will you marry you? Are you attractive to you? I'm not saying do you like your body, because the real you is beyond your body. No, you miss that. Because people think the me that is good is my body. So what you do is you pancake your face very well and say, I like me, that's not you. That's a function of pancake and mascaras. The real you. The real you. If you take off the mask, will you marry the beast in you? You beat women. You slander your in-laws. Most women cannot stand themselves, yet they want their husband to stand them. You talk too much, you nag. Sister, you nag. There's nothing you can't complain about. You have PhD in complainology. Complainology. You have PhD in it. In that house, the man comes in. The man is expecting barrage of complaints. Here we go. He won't say, here we go. Darling, look at it, it's 8:15. I said I'll be here by 8. But 15 minutes is too much. Hey, whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sit down. Actually, the chair, I don't like it. You know what happened yesterday? The driver. Hey, okay, what happened to the driver? When I was greeting him this morning, he did show. Okay, what else again? So the man has programmed his mind as he's entering to receive a... Ask your neighbor again, say, will you marry you? I'm not sure many of us can marry us. Yet we want others to marry us. I'm not sure if we're going to be sincere with ourselves and take a closer look at the plank in our eyes, that we will be attractive. Will I marry me? Can I be honest with you? As I said, my wife took a risk on me because I'm not very clean when it comes to my domestic issues, and she still liked me. And I'm not too sure when I see men that are not clean and I like them, but when I look at myself, I'm not clean as well, you know. I'm not too sure. I go to the kitchen. I know I don't cook. But that's why should I complain about men that don't cook? And if she doesn't cook, why should I complain about her? Will I marry me? Can we take a closer look at us first before we look at her and say, will you marry me? Before I ask you to marry me, can I take a look at me? Who am I? Do I know me? And for young people, especially not those who are married right now, for young people, can you please take a look at that? And ask yourself, before I talk about John, talk about Janine, talk about Sister Shade and Sister Shadewa, can I talk about me first? Am I a good marriage material? Oh no, I'm not saying what I am, but who I am. I know I'm a banker, but who is this banker? Oh no, you missed it. I know my name is Innocent, but am I innocent? Oh, you missed that. I know my name is Christopher, but I don't have any Christ in my offer. Don't marry a man who does not know himself. By the way, ask your neighbor, say, who are you? Do you know who you are? I will not marry me because I complain about everybody but myself. I will not marry me because I'm a lazy person and I know that, who wants others to work for me. I will not marry me because my body is beautiful but my spirit is bitter. I will not marry me because I want to be loved before I love. I can go on and on and on and tell you, truthfully, my wife took a risk by marrying me because I will not marry me. I know me. I always want to be loved before I love. In other words, I want to be made happy before I think of making you happy. Begin to think about that. Will you marry you? The first question here. Why do marriages go stale after a few years after marriage? Why? Why? Somebody is asking this question. I've observed, sir, that immediately after people marry, years after it goes stale. Or it's in agreement with scriptures. Remember? John chapter 2, at the wedding of Cana of Galilee, the governor of the feast says, in the beginning they bring the best wine. After man as well drunken, then that which is worse. Why should we always expect that? Very simple. Very simple. One, people tend to see marriage as a vehicle or as something that can be set in autopilot. Two, people don't know that people are involved in marriage. Not machine, it's people, it's human beings that are marrying, not machine. Human beings are not machines. So marriage must be driven, marriage must be led. What happens is that the moment you get married, we put our hands off the steering and expect the thing to just be going smoothly. We're doing nothing about our relationship and hope that something will happen. And nothing ever happens.
You can now join us at Fountain of Truth Assembly, Lekki, from Sunday 7th October 2012. Venue is Lekki Oxford Hotel, 10 to 12 Agungi Road by Ken Graphics, Lekki, Lagos. Time is 8 a.m.
Thank you for watching Impact today. You are invited to worship with us at our new wine service by 8 a.m. and our celebration service by 9:30 a.m. at Foundation of Truth Assembly, Fota, 40/42, Imam Dauda Street, off Eric Moore Road by Jimoh Odutola Street, Surulere, Lagos. You can also visit our website at www.fotaonline.org or please call 0704 4777 757, 0704 4777 758. Have a blessed week. God bless you.